If the major scale fell in love with the chromatic scale and they decided to have babies, I wonder what that would sound like. Hey everyone, I'm the Saxophone Oracle, and this week we're going to look at a technical exercise, a scale exercise. I was thinking about it, and I can't remember the last time I actually posted a video dealing with actual saxophone technique. I put all kinds of video ups about improvisation exercises. I've started this series, the Limitation Improvisation Exercise series, but it's been a long time, so I think we're overdue for a good saxophone technique exercise. This week's exercise, we're going to focus on both the major scale and the chromatic scale. And there's nothing really groundbreaking or earth-shattering here, but I thought it would be a nice idea to put both of those scales together to break up our usual scale practice. We all sort of have the tendency to go on autopilot when it comes to scales, so we burn up and down our major scales, minor scales, whatever it is. So I'm trying to throw kind of a wrench in that, put an extra level of difficulty to engage, again, our minds on top of what we're doing technically. We're going to start with the major scale, and as with any scale exercise, I highly suggest we do it through the entire range of the instrument. So let's say, for example, we start on low C, and we're going to do this all in eighth notes. And we're going to go up the C major scale, and when we get to the top, we're going to go to C sharp, and we're going to go down the C sharp chromatic scale. And if we do this in eighth notes, the root of each scale should land on a strong beat. So once you come down the C sharp chromatic scale, you'll then go up the C sharp major scale. Then you're going to go to the D and come down the D chromatic scale. When you get to the bottom, up the D major scale. Down E flat chromatic, up E flat major. Down E chromatic, up E major. You get the idea. And we're going to do this through the entire range of the instrument. Once we get to the very top, say F, you're going to come down the F major scale, and then you're going to move to E and go up the E chromatic scale. Down E major, up E flat chromatic. Down E flat major, up D chromatic. I think you get the idea. Again, there's nothing particularly groundbreaking here. We're just taking a major scale, going up and then down a chromatic scale. But I find that by combining the two, it just ups the level of difficulty slightly. It requires slight more concentration and really gets us out of our comfort zone, and it really pushes us to, do we really know these scales, and forces us to keep our place, all kinds of things like that. So I think it's quite interesting. Now, the obligatory preamble before any technical exercise. Remember, this should be done with a metronome, and at first it should be done slowly. No faster than 60 beats per minute on the metronome. We're playing this in eighth notes. As with any technical exercise, it's not just about the fingers. Yes, absolutely, you want to have good finger technique. You want to keep those fingers on the pearls if possible. No extraneous movement, no tension. But you also want to make sure you're taking care of everything else. Technical exercises are the perfect opportunity to kill many birds with one stone. Make sure you're supporting your air. Make sure you're using a good embouchure. Make sure you have a beautiful tone through all the registers, and make sure that the sound is even through all registers. If you're the type of player who can easily do this already, going through the entire range of the instrument without stopping, you're going to find it's one heck of an embouchure workout. And if you want to add that extra level of difficulty, that extra notch up to really work those muscles, you can try doing it by breathing through your nose. So never taking your lips off of the mouthpiece, keeping that embouchure set. And I think you're going to find it's going to really wear you out by the time you're done. So it can take care of so many things with just one simple exercise. I'm going to demonstrate 1 octave's worth of this exercise. I'm going to start on low C and get all the way up to high C. Now, I've written out a PDF of this that I'm going to make available for download, free download, on my website, www.thesaxophoneoracle.com. You can go download it, check it out, and use it, but I would highly suggest you don't use it. I really don't want you to use it. This is the kind of exercise that you can do mentally. It's not really difficult transpositions. So I would really, really recommend you do it without the music, but if you want it, it's there as a reference. Now I'm going to demonstrate it going the other way. So we'll start on high C and I'll go down to low C. For the sake of time and for demonstration, I'm going to do it twice as fast. But remember, this is a technical exercise. I suggest not going any faster than 60 beats per minute, especially when you are just starting out. Slow and steady is key. I'm the Saxophone Oracle. I hope you found this week's exercise useful and helpful. Again, it is available for download as a PDF by visiting www.thesaxophoneoracle.com. Thank you as always for continuing to watch. If you haven't done so, consider subscribing, send me a like, leave a comment. All these little things go a long way in helping others find my content more easily on YouTube, and I do love getting your feedback. I wish you a great week. Happy practicing. See you next Tuesday.